Hello, progressive women, and welcome to our space for women like you and I, women who are in our prime, are unblocking, redefining, and progressing our deepest desired lives that we love. And we are doing this by encouraging it imperfectly. We keep progressing imperfectly, and this means that we don't have to have all our ducks in a row. We don't have to get it right all the time, but we are making progress towards our deepest desired life that we love. And there's a conversation that I like having on this channel, and I will keep repeating that conversation because it forms and informs the foundation of our beliefs, what we believe as the progressive women, and what we believe in this channel as women who are in our prime. What we believe is this, is that as we are progressing towards our deepest desire lives that we love, and as we are becoming more and more aware of the fact that we are in our prime, the more we need to be bold, the more we need to be authentic, and the more we need to live significantly. This is important for us because, especially in our personal, intimate relationship, which is one of the areas I've chosen to add value in the lives of progressive women and women in their prime, that is one of the areas where boldness is not really encouraged. There are so many mixed messages about a woman's boldness or a woman who is bold. I, for example, because of the work that I do with women, I'm always perceived or expected to be abrasive, to be loud, to be vexing, to be argumentative. So whenever we go into a forum and I say this is what I do, you can see immediately the men around me going like, oh my God, it's going to be a women liberation forum all together. We are going to be put in our place. But that is not, for me, an embodiment of what true empowerment is. Being bold does not mean that I have to be vexing, or I have to be loud, or I have to cancel and counter everything, or I have to be super aggressive and super abrasive. It means none of that. It means that I have this quiet knowing of where my power lies, and my power does not lie in putting another down. My power lies in my ability to be clear about my truth, to be clear about my values, and to give those values a voice in a way that is clear, in a way that I am audible, in a way that they can be understood. It means being able to give another human being the space to do the same, the space to express their opinion. I may not agree with it, but I don't have to be vehement, abusive, or disrespectful about it. I can listen to that opinion that is different from my own and be able to respect the person and differ from that opinion without having to put them down and getting to a point of abrasiveness. So, how do we apply this in our personal lives? How do we be bold in our personal lives? You can only be bold in your personal life when you know what you're being bold about. The Word of God says, let your light shine so that others may see your good deeds, good deeds, good deeds, and glorify the Lord your God. Now, listen, letting your light shine means that you are not going to hide your authenticity. You are not going to hide your true self. It's about learning how to be able to let that woman shine forth without allowing another to put a shadow or cast a shadow over your brilliance. And these are skills that can be learned. These are skills that can be acquired. You need the tools to be able to do that. And that's one of the areas I have purposed to spend a lot of time in, because we go to school to learn how to read and write, and we have been progressively improving our writing skills, our reading skills, our management skills, our leadership skills. But where do we go to improve our interpersonal skills and our the relationship that you have with yourself intrapersonal skills. Where do we go to learn that? I have a big announcement coming soon, and I'll tell you exactly where you can be able to find that kind of guidance. But so we've talked about bold, we've talked about authenticity, being true to yourself and allowing your true values to shine forth. And the other area is being significant. Living a significant life means that when you get to your prime, you realize, oh my goodness, my life is finite. My time on earth is finite, and I want to be able to make a contribution in this life. I want to leave an impression. I want to leave a mark. I want to leave a positive impact that says I was here. And I want to know what I was truly created to do, and I want to do it. And I want to do it with passion. I want to do it with excellence, even though I may not always do it perfectly. I may not always do it to perfection. There's always room for growth and room for improvement. It doesn't have to be perfect. Are you with me? So significance is where you extend your life into the lives of other human beings and feeling a lot of fulfillment from being able to extend yourself in that way. So when it comes to becoming more bold, authentic, and significant, it is one of the, and these are the underlying beliefs of this channel, that we were created to be bold and courageous, and to live in a way that is bold and having a lot of courage, because a lot of areas will require us to activate our good courage. We were created to be authentic. We were not created to be a carbon copy of anybody else, or to be a puppet to anybody else, or to live in the way another wants us to live. We are created to please God and to live according to the way God created us to be, using our own voice, our own personality, our traits, our attributes, whilst improving on our character and how we show up in the different areas of our lives, and being able to acknowledge our core values. And we were also created for impact, for our purpose, to be able to not just be consumers in this life, but to also put out something that adds value, whether it's a service, whether it's a product, whether it's a way in which we relate with others, ways in which we show kindness and compassion and concern in the world. All of that matters to us. So with that, I want to invite you to become more bold, and I want you to tell me, in what area of your life do you think and feel you need to be more more bold, more authentic, and more significant? Where do you need to become more buzz? Send me an email. Go to my website, laimanibidali.com, and drop us an email. And with that, remember this: everything that you've been through, every experience, every rise and every fall has prepared you for your next chapter. What you need to do is to start where you are and keep progressing imperfectly. Why? Because you, my dear sister, are a bold, blessed woman. We'll see you next time. God bless.